Okay. Welcome to DD2. We back, man.
Hey, we back. Let's do it.
It's EFE. Got my man. Go ahead, man. I don't want to do all that.
Pablo. Hey, y'all know who it is. Let's go.
Yeah, man. We got a whole lot of things from depression, man. So definitely we got to thank everybody. It's the first time men talk.
Yeah.
A lot of men are going through that. We might have to do a second part.
Yeah, I'm down, man. You know, one thing I know about most men is when they're going through depression, they don't even want to talk about that with their friends. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get a man to talk about it, it's a good deal.
You're a
And
winner.
You definitely trustworthy. You're a trustworthy individual. You know,
So yeah, we want to thank everybody that responded. A lot of men responded. So it's something definitely
a lot of women too, man.
a lot of women do. They said thank you, and the funny thing was a woman that gave us the idea. That's crazy.
Ruby.
Ruby did,
That's right,
yeah.
Ruby. That's
and
right.
she just hit me up with another suggestion we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already told you about that.
Yeah.
So, but there's so much going on right now. So our conversation today is going to be about BLM movement, the Black Lives Matter movement.
Now, mind you, we didn't talk about our opinions on Black Lives Matter. So whatever we discuss, it'll be the first time we talked about it.
Right.
He'll be able to give his opinion on Black Lives Matter, and I'll be able to give mine.
And
so
we'll
basically,
wait for
like
y'all.
there was no, rehearsal or anything like that.
But that's how we've always done
Exactly,
this.
exactly.
We come here and just, so when y'all see us going back and forth, it's because we don't talk about it.
It's the real deal.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about this Black Lives Matter movement, and the reason we want to talk about it, a whole bunch of our brotherhood.
Yeah.
Some people are white, and some are black, some are different places. They all have their opinion, and we get to see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna hit it. Black Lives Matter. The movement, when you think about it, what comes to mind?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked. And I'm glad you asked in the way that you asked. So initially, I think most people that heard the name Black Lives Matter only had to do with Black Lives Mattering. And unfortunately, that's not the case. So if you go on their website and you read, basically, the way they look at things and, the whole idea of their movement, it literally said to give homosexual, basically to give the LBGT community a position in leadership. So basically what that tells me is that, if you're a traditional straight male and female, you cannot be a leader in their organization.
Right.
So basically it's an organization that's more for the LGBT community than the black community. It's more for the LBGT community. They just have a black mask on. And I didn't want to believe that, man. I really didn't until I start.
Just go to the website so that you don't think we just making this up.
Yeah.
And
but go ahead.
I'm glad you said that because I also went in there and I saw that even some of the founders, some of the founder, I think, they represent more of the LBGT, the whole equal right and all the stuff.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of people at this point now, it seems like when anything happens with blacks, we get this whole Black Lives movement. There are people making money left and right. Black Lives Matter, T-shirt, everything.
Yeah.
And so when some people come out and say, if we have some people that say this Black Lives Matter movement is a problem, he's not really down for the cause, he's actually spreading hate. What would you say about that?
Well, at this point, I have to agree. there's been shown, you know, with the people who pretty much run Black Lives Matter, you know, like the Soros cat, you know what I'm saying? All of these people or whatever involved, they don't mean black people good, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of liberal people do not look at black people in a good manner. You know, they look at black people in a subservient, pet-like manner, rather than somebody who's honestly coming to help out and see us as equals. So I don't feel like black people need anything from anybody. I feel like black people need to get themselves together, get ourselves together, and move forward as a unit. And we can accomplish anything that we put our minds to.
Right.
So I don't think we need anything from anybody. It's just as simple as that.
Okay. A friend of mine was telling me this, and when they said it, he said one thing was like, what's the difference between the KKK and the Black Lives Matter?
Oh, well, hold up. Let me explain that to you. For one, KKK, you know who the KKK are when you see them. It's point blank, period. You know, they got their mask on, they white robes, you know, all of that, and claim to be a Christian organization and are not a Christian organization. And the only thing that I can compare Black Lives Matter and KKK to, as far as coming together as, you know, the similarities, is the fact that Black Lives Matter pretend to be a black organization who are doing things for black people, when
the fact is,
you know, the fact is that that's not what it's about.
That's not what's going on.
Yeah, because, you know, all of this extra stuff, and, you know, you're basically, you know, putting in your doctrine that your organization, the only leaders will be homosexuals. Like that does not make sense to me. Why is Black Lives Matter sexual orientation specific?
We are not saying this. You go to the website and use it.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny they're associating it now with blacks.
Yeah.
That's where you begin to wonder, like, here we go again.
And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. And you see things like orange is the new black. Gay is the new black.
Right.
All of these things are the new black. And it's ridiculous.
And that's not where we are right now. It's
no,
bigger
not
than
at
that.
all. Yeah.
It's way bigger than that.
Yeah. It's
Now-
bullshit. It's bullshit to me.
Okay. Now, if you have, you know, I was telling you about the whole, anytime something happens now,
Yeah.
there's a riot, there's a protest, there's all this stuff going on, the word Black Lives Matter always come.
Yeah.
Now, you already like state black. People remember that word. Black people, they are thugs, and they are the reason some of this is
Listen,
going
man,
on.
right now it's like the word black is this new popular thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's being thrown around everywhere right now. You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
does Black Lives Matter validate blackness?
Absolutely not. I mean, you could be black and not approve of, you know, what Black Lives Matter is doing. Like I told you, man, when I first heard the term Black Lives Matter, I thought that they were an organization that, you know what I'm saying, the whole movement was about black people. You know, and the injustice of black people. But that's not what it's all about. You know, the more you dig, the more you go to their website, the more you read about them, that's not what it's about. And it's sad to say, like, I had to see other people creating memes and all of this different stuff. And then I saw this one video of this one lady, and she had everything in the background. She's showing their website, showing what it actually says.
Stands for, yeah,
what
when it started.
they are represented, you know, everything, who their leaders were, all of this stuff. And she breaking it down, man. So I had to do my own research and actually go to the website and see what their mission statement was.
That
then
was
you know
crazy.
that it started to open my eyes and make sense. Unless Black Lives Matter can come out and give a good
valid
validation,
reason.
a valid
Say
reason,
what they are doing.
whatever, for their mission statement. It's been out for a while, and I'm sure I'm not the first person who asked to hear something from Black Lives Matter, the leaders, on what their mission statement is saying, and nothing's came out. So it is what it is.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about as black people now. Us as black people, we just got done with this different convention now with the whole election going on. Do you think blacks that are Republicans are they sellout?
No, I don't say that blacks who are Republicans are sellouts. Like, most of my family are sellouts.
Democrats.
But that's funny.
Sellout. I just thought about what you said. Most of my family.
So I think that a lot of our people are uneducated. And what I mean is a lot of people begin to vote Republican without the understanding of why the family before them was voting Republican.
No, Democrat.
Democrat. But it's almost like it was passed down. Like, this is the thing to do.
It's like Christianity.
Yeah, basically. Basically, the thing to do is to vote Democrat, not understanding that one of the biggest reasons black people were Republicans
for a very long time.
Black people believed in
conservative lifestyle.
They believed in marital households.
A man is a provider.
Exactly. All of those things. You know what I'm saying? So,
but people will say that one is not just for Republicans.
You're right. But what I'm saying is you can't deny that Democrat promotes a household without a woman.
Without a father.
Yeah, without a father. Without a father.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
What you drinking?
A margarita. A margarita, dog.
Okay. You ain't you, dog. Can I get you back?
All right. Yeah, so.
Okay. So, now when you have a whole lot of these Republicans that are saying that, we're coming to a point where we don't support liberal because what they are promoting is not what Americans should be. What would you say? Like what you just said now. Like
okay. So check this out, right? The main event that made black people start voting Democrat was the situation of when JFK made the phone call to get Martin Luther King out of jail.
Yeah.
And there was one more incident. I think I might have mentioned it in another video. But those two main events that took place for black people to start voting Democrat. But now we don't have those kind of people in power. We don't have those kind of people that will bail civil rights, a major person in the civil rights movement out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but our people still continue to do the same thing. My grandmama voted Democrat, my mom voted Democrat, I'm gonna vote Democrat. Instead of looking at what's best for the situation at hand. Regardless of the situation, a lot of black people are gonna vote Republican because of their financial status, and they a lot of black people are becoming richer. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more black millionaires than there used to be.
Period.
Period. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be an increase of Republican voters.
With blacks.
Yeah, with blacks.
Because we're learning more now.
Exactly. We're learning more.
We're doing more
Republicans I think it's clear Republicans protect millionaires.
And in order to enjoy that benefit, you gotta be a millionaire.
I'm just saying, you don't gotta be a millionaire, but you gotta
work
make some
towards it.
money. You gotta make some money.
All right,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? The difference between Trump and Biden is the Republican side don't mind going to work, and the Democratic side don't mind sitting home and collecting a check.
We're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna come back to this Black Lives Matter. 15 minutes just hit. We'll be right back to get on part 2 of this. I want to thank you guys for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, get that. Come on now.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all, man. YouTube Poppy. Thank you guys. We'll be right back. Peace.